Salvage game 3. It's Rob Refsnyder and underway with the first pitch from Luzardo, and there's that velocity at 9. And now ready on an 0-1. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's Edmundo Sosa who's with Kepler, Marsh, Castellanos left to right, and of course Realmuto behind the plate, who frames it maybe a little late. Stocks in the lineup. This one is rocketed to right. Castellanos back. He's there, and he makes the play. Maybe here's Jaron Duran. Big swing and a miss from Duran. This guy does so much for.
Well, the reason for the triples is the ability that he has to get out of the box.
I'd say Monday night. I'm gonna have the Friday night versus Sunday thing confused a lot, but Monday night, Duran came up in the 10th inning. Of course, the goal. Romy Gonzalez bats third for the Red Sox tonight. And he looks at a high one. Ball 1.
Knew he needed some extra work against Luzardo.
1-1. He went to work on stuff in the cage. Luzardo uses that sweeper. He really to go with that 98. There is exactly that changeup down and away at 9. Nasty. Rolls one over, and that is Sosa. And an easy inning for Luzardo
as of late.
Very unique delivery for the 31-year-old, who's a big guy at 6'6", 245. And he fires, and that is a leadoff first pitch single for the speedy Trey Turner. He jumped all over the fastball. 18 hits, now is still first in baseball. He's not stealing. Schwarber looks at a breaking pitch that misses bad. Giolito doesn't get the call inside. Our home plate umpire tonight is Nick Lentz. Tani, who went yard again, and Raleigh ahead of him. And this ball is hammered. Did he get it all? He sure did. Schwarber continues to have a season and continues to stay in the top 5. Kyle Schwarber eggs 34th, and just like that, 2-0 Phillies.
Talk about a guy that understands how to be in.
Here's Harper. He sends one to right. That is absolutely mashed. Second deck. And the Bryce Bonanza continues. 3-0 Philly. The face of Lucas Giolito for his second 3 runs.
Eso estaba nasty. That was nasty right there. Fastball. He gets it.
And nearly every one of those hits have been for extra bases. Castellanos will try to make it a hat trick as Giolito misses down low.
I've done that. I know how he feels. And still looking to get it out.
We got up. Take by Castellanos. And Nick was absolutely trying to. They heard it out there. OPS well over 1,000.
And that was the hardest ball that he had hit all season right there.
And his 4th home run on this homestand.
He saw it really well out of his hand.
3-2 on the way. And he got him there to chase a slider. Adding his name to another illustrious list.
What a great list that was. Ralph Kiner on that list.
Not through the eyes of Nick Lentz. 1-0. 1-1.
Eduardo, I'm curious when you talk about the possibility that maybe the Phillies
first and foremost, or the swings. 2-0 changeup, beautiful swing.
Realmuto off the fists, and he pops out to Jaron Duran. That's out number 2 here in the first.
You have a 2-0. The Phillies are definitely at least on those 2 changeups that he threw.
And here's Brandon Marsh. He swings, and that was a swing of a guy that's also struggling, and he is. As Lucas is ready. 1 ball and a strike. Working through it, and the challenge when you work through that is it tends to affect your delivery. I didn't think we would be having it about Giolito.
Yes. I think you want to disguise everything. It's nothing worse than being taken advantage of. Especially if it's something that you could clean.
Something? I mean, does that get into your head?
I think the first thing you look is the quality of the pitch.
3-2.
Change up and out over the plate. Eduardo mentioned, and there could be a trend or a clue there.
Out of play. The Kyle Schwarber just
And as this game unfolds, I can't wait to hear about the conversation
with him since 2021. It's fascinating how Kyle Schwarber has been able to morph into such a great hitter.
Max Kepler line shot, good jump center field. Duran, did he get it? He says he did. There's no call yet from the umpire, so he throws.
Can't move until the Cardinals move off of that choice. The number one reliever out there available, potentially.
And Carl, there's no question.
Trevor Story, and it's 0-2. A couple of off-speed pitches land. Nola coming back soon. 0-2. And he's gone, Story, and Luzardo.
Really picked up that sweeper.
Masataka Yoshida, 98 miles an hour. 39. That was when that tipping conversation started. As he goes up a tick to 99.
And then throw a fastball. Or whatever pitch you were tipping on, whether it was a changeup or a splitter or a breaking ball, if you did something different in your glove.
Oh, wicked pitch there. There's that sweeper, and Yoshida is gone for him as he's now looking at Cedon Rafaela. And that is a swing and a miss at 80. Strike throwing.
Wow, how good has Chris Sanchez been?
Feels like he's going to go 9 every time.
Yeah, just quickly back to the tipping conversation. Does that
a different sort of a feel mechanically? It's very hard to make them all disguised and look exactly the same. Fastball, your maximum effort, a mindset, and then that kind of manifests itself on sort of a telegraph or a different sort of a body movement.
There's another. He strikes out the side. Mundo Sosa. 1-1. We'll get Bohm back at some point, but maybe, depending on the trade deadline, as that one smoked to center field. Duran came in, now goes back, and he's able to run it down. He's easy to like. A Stott liner, fair ball. It got right past the first baseman Gonzalez into the corner, and Bryson Stott. That is baby strength right there. Who needs sleep?
So before the game, when I talked to Bryce, and I just mentioned to him that I'd covered all.
For Stott. Changeup lands at the bottom here to Turner.
That would embrace that.
Foul ball.
Would embrace that as players.
Baby and wife Drew doing well. And a 1-2.
Said baby girl, baby boy.
The wife.
He's forced them to just shut it down.
Swing and a miss. He got tied up there. There's that slider up in the zone. Human bomb launcher. Kyle Schwarber steps in. Already with his 34th homer tonight. Now goes to third. Stott, Giolito fires. Meyer. And that one maybe.
Disengage before you throw the third.
They've been aggressive. They were aggressive yesterday.
Followed it. This one will not leave. It will be Story looking over his shoulder at Ref Snyder, who's there, and he will fire in unnecessarily. Abreu. Lazaro coming off of an inning in which he struck out Story, Yoshida, and Abreu, followed by Narvaez and Marcelo Meyer. And this one bounced up the middle, a little too hopper to the shortstop Turner, and Abreu can get down the line, but Marsh stepping on home. That was a win. And the first catcher interference as he swings at the first one and sends it to right. Should be playable for Castellanos. And there are 2 quick out. Walk on the play. Harper likely should be most upset because he had a straight.
And both of these rules. The first one wasn't even a swing.
Right.
And if there's, he did not go. So then Cody came up with a great point. Maybe it should be like tennis and just say fault left. Something will.
One of your favorite players here at the plate, Bryce Harper. Ooh, yeah, that's your guy. Yep. Think about Bryce, man. He has embraced the fanatic. And he holds up there. Is he your favorite Philly? And that bends in there for a strike. He wears all sorts. Fair ball smothered over there by Romy Gonzalez, and Harper will be out.
I mean, you were stomping on the Yankee jersey, though.
That ball is stomped on left field, hooking, fair, gone. Next knocks one out, his 13th, and the celebration continues. 4-0 Phillies, third home run of the night.
Nick Castellanos struck out last time, and he got a plethora of sliders. Nick Castellanos was the first pitch. So
Castellanos. And Real Muto swings to the slider and misses.
Spin it early with him because they know that he's going to be aggressive.
Easiest ball to pull and get in the air, a hanging slider.
On the ground, charged quickly. Story. Real Muto is out. Digs in on an 0-1. And that one is caught by Gonzalez. Giolito is there. 1-0. Austin having a swing and miss problem while the Phillies are making all sorts of hard contact with the 3 home runs, leading 4-0. And that fastball plays at 98. Call on.
Just tremendous confidence when you get
Full 3-2. To Eddie's point, they haven't been able to get him up.
you see a lot of good games thrown.
He missed, and that is a close pitch. K-Zone had
Tonight. Set up in.
And now Duran. And that's in there for a strike. Buster, let's talk Duran. The Red Sox have a what?
I would not be surprised, but that is a question being asked by executives with other teams, whether or not, when push comes to shove, if the Red Sox would act. But as the Red Sox look to fill holes, Duran is certainly an asset that has attracted a big move for this franchise.
It would. That's a big swing and a big miss, and Duran has struck out.
But they will talk about Lugo. They haven't determined for sure that they're going to sell. But we do know if Kansas City makes a move, the expectation is that
Duran possesses, right? Last 25 games, 1 stolen base, 1 attempt. He needs to do more on that side of his game.
There's too many pieces for the puzzle.
That's exactly right. And if you're going to trade Jarren Duran, his peak.
The expanded playoff format, it's not the old just trade for prospects. Maybe it's trade value for value. Try to match up on big league rosters.
3 and a lot of those guys that were drafted just signed. This could be 2 as Turner flips to Stott. They will not be able to get Romy Gonzalez.
Agency teams will be interested, like the New York Mets, if in fact the Diamondbacks wind up selling Lourdes Gurriel of the thinnest area for different teams in terms of trying to add help
to your front office to make a move.
Well, and Coney knows this from his year, feeling like, look, we need to do something, and played him. So as we talk about all these names, we talk about teams maybe getting rotation help or maybe help at first base. If it doesn't happen, that can really, I think, affect a team in the way they're feeling in the clubhouse about whether or not the front office.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean we have to go in the tank.
And you brought up an excellent point, the value of prospects. Nobody has more than the Tigers.
Right.
They have 6 in the top 100 prospects in Major League Baseball.
A slow roller that's going to go foul. You know what team they, and the other saying that we're going to have to be blown away.
Yeah, and it's potential one-stop shopping. You need a third baseman, you need a starting pitcher, you need a reliever. You can get them all right there in Arizona.
That one is going to be fair, and Sosa will fire, and Story by half a step.
Has emerged in the aftermath of that trade.
Trevor Story, he's been amazing with the kids and in the clubhouse, kind of like staying in the moment.
Buster, here's Kepler. Probably would be described as a bit of a disappointment. There's so much power in this guy. And trying to get more consistency at the plate as that one misses off.
And one of them brings out so much that he was swinging at pitches that he rarely does.
That one is hooked, and it looks like it's going foul because he's got a current 12-game hit streak against the Red Sox. He's lit him up pretty good as he takes one there. Oh, no. Including during the more and more you hear front offices, managers. Kepler lines one towards Duran. That time a good jump, and it nearly got over his head. but he's there to make the play, and the athleticism. A big bounce back season for George Springer. The power's back, the athleticism never left, but he's healthy and he's running around the base. Virtual sellout, and sounds like it every single night.
And Carl, the expectation among
A combination of things that go into a team deciding, yes, we're buying. One is just the moves they made to get.
The country of Canada behind that team.
Sosa on the ground, 2 hops for Story. Finish that, David.
And they have just.
Here's Stott. He had a double his last time up. A little bit more. But also acknowledging, if I just wait. Oh, that ball is laced. Did he get enough of it? Yes! Woo! New daddy muscles show up again.
Mama. Mama.
That new baby bringing some big boy strength out of Bryson again.
Oh, that's a nice play.
Got him.
I just need to come in a little bit later and I'll be fine.
Bryce Harper, career homer number 350. How can you tell when he's locked in?
You know, when he's balanced, and you'll see the bat speed, you'll see him driving balls to.
And that pitch misses. Boston chip away. Question was going to be to Thompson. So now that he came
There on your screen is going to just show up tomorrow at 5 o'clock somewhere. Fella, it's been pretty much in there. You have fastball.
through 4 innings. Is flying tonight on just a gorgeous night here in Philadelphia. They are set up for what should be a real fun summer. Another one. Luzardo calms Waters as he picks up his 7th strikeout.
Sweeper, just like
Catcher. And that one is calls. He leads all rookies in the American League.
There's different a little bit more in the
Is that you can almost admire it as certainly look the third is
same time you don't. But Luzardo now.
3 balls, no
From the windup.
There have been a whole bunch of very good takes by the Red Sox.
takes close pitches.
Yes.
All the borderline pitches are going to hit.
I just don't understand why he doesn't go from the windup.
And somebody last 20. The first pitcher up for the Phillies in the. And this ball to left field. Meyer is at third base. Refsnyder is out at second, and Duran with great speed is at first base. Boston down 4. That's gone. That's a grand slam, and it breaks up. At the first one, but what a way to break up.
But you go back to the at-bat of Marcelo Meyer with 2 strikes. That was the key component in the success of this entire inning. The missed pop-up surely plays. But that changeup up in the zone that Romy Gonzalez did not miss on. And the Red Sox have capitalized big time.
Was popped up in foul territory that seemingly none of the Phillies, Harper at first or Realmuto behind the plate, saw. Gave the Red Sox. Have plated 6 on 2 hits.
What's up?
Gonzalez hit his 6th home run of the year.
It's about as quick as an unraveling as you will see.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, is lost.
How about Romy Gonzalez, who had been hitless in his last 20 at-bats? 20.
And he stayed working on something in the cage.
Yeah.
Did not come out for defense. It's all over the big leagues, right? You cannot give big league teams and lineups extra outs.
Fair, very fair.
And right there, that pop-up, it's that time of night. Can't put blame on anyone. But man,
So I don't know. Try to put yourself in Lazard.
Sometimes you get enamored, hit some of the play thing. Have my catcher set up down the middle, maybe, and get to the race to 0-2 instead of.
Well, the boos come 6 and 8.
loves facing left-handed pitching.
Well, Justin Wilson is the left-hander who has not gotten to work for a long time for them this season. It has been recently against this slew of great pitching. Schwarber fouls one off. But the homer, his 34th, as he swings and misses badly there on a good slider from Wilt. It's just amazing how often an extra out leads to something big and bad for the team that allows it. Schwarber pulls it foul.
Sure, against the left-handed pitcher, anything middle away.
That's off his foot.
So he's focusing on one part of the plate and not trying to cover the entire part of
Movement on Schwarber's efforts against lefties. And that ball is hit to right center. Charge it over there is Abreu, and he's there to make the play. Little end of the Bernardo. And Harper leaned into it, and he watched it call for a strike. And Harper, a cue ball that's fielded by Wilson, and he throws cleanly over from world we all operate in.
I mean, the Tony Fossas types are kind of the thing of the.
Yeah, that used to be the best job in baseball, I think.
Right, specialist.
65 appearances, 30.
then, okay, now come back.
And that's when Tony La Russa used to walk up to him in the outfield before the game, right, and say, "You're going to pitch in the 7th inning."
Right, team. Castellanos didn't look good. I'll tell you who did that.
Loves facing left-handed pitching.
Well, Justin Wilson is the left-hander who has not gotten to work for a long time for them this season. It has been recently against this slew of great pitching. Schwarber fouls one off. But the homer, his 34th, as he swings and misses badly there on a good slider from Wilt. It's just amazing how often an extra out leads to something big and bad for the team that allows it. Schwarber pulls it foul.
Sure, against the left-handed pitcher, anything middle away.
That's off his foot.
So he's focusing on one part of the plate and not trying to cover the entire part of
Movement on Schwarber's efforts against lefties. And that ball is hit to right center. Charge it over there is Abreu, and he's there to make the play. Little end of the Bernardo. And Harper leaned into it, and he watched it call for a strike. And Harper, a cue ball that's fielded by Wilson, and he throws cleanly over from world we all operate in.
I mean, the Tony Fossas types are kind of the thing of the.
Yeah, that used to be the best job in baseball, I think.
Right, specialist.
65 appearances, 30.
then, okay, now come back.
And that's when Tony La Russa used to walk up to him in the outfield before the game, right, and say, "You're going to pitch in the 7th inning."
Right, team. Castellanos didn't look good. I'll tell you who did that. Toronto is on for Philadelphia. He faces Masataka Yoshida and gets. Yoshida's a hitting machine. He's the guy that led it off with a double last inning. So he's right. If there's any medical reason he's been taken out. 0-2, good pitch. Yoshida gone on a right wrist he pointed to. We'll try to get an update. Nice charge there by Turner. He fires and he's able to.
Very good shortstop defensively.
Romano misses high at 96. The former closer. Big swing there from Abreu. He was going for the downs and missed the slider. Nasty break on that slider. So he's handing it to Realmuto. He gets so far down that mound. 72% of his appearances this year, he is not allowed. 1-2. Yeah.
Tony, when does scoreboard watching start? Is it
Board, but you're worried more about wins right now on your side. Start watching.
After 4 walks in the inning from the starter Jesus Luzardo and wild card playoff spots. Realmuto swings and misses, and Wilson has been very effective with 2 strikeouts already. Performance today, 7 innings. He didn't allow a walk. Gave up nothing against the Padres, and Cease, who pitched
the games?
2-2. That's hit hard. Got to get down in front of Duran. Muto is aboard. He'll stay at first. We go back to the Z-Pack in the studios. Realmuto, good speed at first with the lefty. Wilson tough to run, and Narvaez is pretty good as Marsh swings and misses and throwing guys out. Yeah, you say path to the World Series. Usually at this time we're focused on can they the league is relative to the American League.
And Carl, a great example of that would be the Arizona Diamondbacks, who, you know, they're at the point now with
on the ground, fielded, and they get the lead runner. Does Rafaela, who success of the Milwaukee Brewers. Another one hard hit. This could be two. Rafaela Story to first, and AAA Round Rock. His first pitch is a cutter that misses up. Who replaced Marcelo Meyer will bat second, and then back to the top of the order. This wasn't a game, and now it very much is a game at 6-5. We haven't talked about the year from your own organization. We just traded you.
Yeah, no, it can be unnerving, depending on your personal situation. Sometimes you can't wait to get out. Responsibility with that too, as the player coming in. You certainly feel the pressure.
Yeah.
guys I'd never forget. I mean, but you could also feel the excitement in their faces about the idea of adding a top 10 hitter.
And Narvaez, Castellanos going back, can't get it. It'll go off the wall, and Carlos Narvaez, the catcher, will head into second with a double on a hard
tricks. They just don't add up with Nick.
Toro was unable to advance Narvaez to third base as he flies out to Turner at short. In baseball came up June 9th, and here he is pinch hitting. And with all due respect to Robert,
well, just watching him in batting practice, and
yep, he's got a good count here, 2-0. Narvaez at second, and now it's 3 balls and no strikes. Consider it the year before. We need a legendary Red Sox players. And that's missed, and it's ball 4. It's first and second on a walk to after a Sanchez complete game. Buster, the David Robertson signing, how
tells you where the market is and how desperate the Phillies were to add some help. And look, they're probably going to add a reliever, but at least they have one in the
and Banks does not walk guys, and Duran swings it now behind 1 and 2.
The key with Robertson too is
1 out, 1 and 2. Duran really speedy, difficult guy to double up, and this ball is to third, to second, and they do not get him.
They refuse.
Narvaez at third base. Duran good speed at first. He takes a step back, and Banks pours one in for a strike.
One thing that Duran has not done is run.
Bases on the season. Late swing there from Gonzalez. 415 feet. That's the pitch, and he is gone from San Francisco. And he gets the benefit of a first pitch swing from Sosa and a ground ball to Story at short. He's also going to go home tonight to a brand new, less than 24-hour-old new baby. Okay. He coming to the backstop on that. Inside.
Inside at 100.
He likes slider. He has not gotten guys to chase. 2-1, and this is an easy play in center for Duran. Stott retired for the first time, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
From the Boston Red Sox.
Okay. There's another 100-mile-an-hour fastball in there for a strike from.
No, it reminds me a lot of Brusco Graterol from the Dodgers as well. Another guy that throws.
I will say that, you know, given the work Andrew Bailey and the staff have done with Aroldis Chapman, who they seemingly have done with Chapman, who clearly has got a much longer, more successful track record. You know, that's why you take somebody like Hick. 2-2. There's a lot of movement on that 2-seamer.
He's starting with the Giants, who signed him after being a reliever, to give him a chance to try to start. Did not work out so well.
101 just off. See if Narvaez will set up down the middle.
It's been a tight zone all night long.
And that more and more from teams about their catcher. We set up literally down the middle, knowing the pitcher's pitches are going to move, 6 to 8 inches off of where the target is. And Gage Wood, who was the first-round pick of the Phillies, who was here, that's how he threw the third. Good base running by Trey Turner. A tying run at second base with 2 down in the 7th.
And Alex Cora now has a decision to make. 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber coming up. Does he go to Chapman? And Schwarber has crushed left-handed pitching as well. You look at Turner with 2 strikes, protecting the zone, and then he's so quick on his feet. As soon as he picks it up, the ball ricochets. He did the right thing staying there, because one of the best arms in the game belongs to that man you're seeing in Wilyer Abreu in right field.
Oh, don't go anywhere. Here we go. It's Chapman against Schwarber. He's champ, 8-time All-Star, including this year, faces Schwarber. And in this great matchup, decidedly one-sided. Schwarber against Chapman, 0 for 8, 5 strikeouts. There's a walk in there.
They were teammates 2016 for the world champs.
That's right. This will test the mettle of any left-handed hitter to stand in there against Aroldis Chapman. Hours and a souvenir right behind home.
It's amazing that he continues to throw this hard for so long. The workouts that he puts in are impressive during the offseason and during the season.
It's the command that has taken a huge leap this year. Had a 14.4 walk percentage last year. This year, a little over 6%.
Watch out for a slide. Outfielder is in shallow center to scoreless inning. It was his 43rd appearance of the season. Just another
of the bullpen guys.
And there it was. Good pitch on that sweeper, and just staying alive is Story. These are the thing he ate. Back-to-back sweepers. His smile hasn't really come off in spite of these challenges that both the Cubs. That's a good pitch. And the Phillies
caught the zone.
Story foul.
Get a round of applause.
Good pitch. He went right back to that. Yeah, and you know who didn't see that from the bench?
And the pitching coach, it looks like.
4 errors. Very difficult to defend as Kirkring gets over there. Over the Yankees as Rafaela swings and misses at 98. Foul.
Blue Jays gathering momentum. Red Sox have played better this month. A lot going on.
Rafaela hooks this one, Buster. He's thinking about taking 2, and he will put the brakes on there as Kepler fires it back.
That's made a lot of big trades through the years at the deadline. And interestingly, I would not have guessed this at the beginning of the year. I think the Dodgers are under some pressure now on the market, looking for high-end relievers.
Yeah, they did beat the Twins today 4-3, and they got a
guys who can get a lot of swing and miss.
Popped up, should be playable for Sosa. And Kirkering does the job in an all-star studded matchup. And he swings at the first one, and Chapman got that sinker off the bat. Late call off against Castellanos. He's gotten Schwarber to end the 7th, and now the leadoff man, Harper.
In terms of his walk rate compared to his career rate compared to last year.
End of the bat. Look at Rafaela give way to Abreu.
Early in the afternoon, or about 4 o'clock, 3 hours before the game, he was.
And Buster, the reason it's not farther, it's because there's just not a lot.
Weight room, we know that.
Well, you know this too. If the Red Sox were not in a playoff race,
it's down a little over 6 this year.
Real Muto center field. This one's got carry on it all the way to the wall. JT Realmuto hits his 6th, and it's gonna feel good after he over the wall in center to tie this thing up.
We talked about
Different Philly with a home run tonight. And how about that after all the accolades for great game here tonight at the bank as he throws a splitter way out in front. Dead series 6-6 bottom 8. Swing and a miss from Kemp as Chapman gets. Ball was halfway up the pine tree out there and slammed into that wall, that fence. So it's now the former Red Sox Matt Strahm in. Offensive catchers Carlos Narvaez 2-0 swings and sends one high to left. The ballpark looks like it will hold it, and yes, it will. On the corner for a strike.
Coney, did you ever get to bat against the guy who led the major leagues?
I think I am, yes.
On a play. What is that story about?
Well, no stamp back then.
They were good.
Buster.
Yes.
First time I faced balls. Pudge Rodriguez behind.
How old was he when you faced him? He must have been like 45 at that time.
Still the Express.
Remember, Chapman's 37, throwing 99. He go to first base. Did it? Yes,
I believe
he
it
did.
hit his foot. Right on the big toe.
Yep.
Right on the big toe. And this is the part where Matt Strahm against right-handed batters is on the third base side of the rubber. He tends to now change and gets on the first base side of the rubber against left-handed hitters.
He's trying to get that angle on his breaking ball all the way on the first base.
Anthony has shown some significant power. Had that 497-foot home run at the minor league. The 1-0. And a comfortable take. 2 balls, no strikes. Created a little bit to left. That's a good one.
He was out for bat. Sometimes less is more.
Face Wheeler and Sanchez. Back-to-back starts.
Yep, I'd play football too. And he's gone. Nasty pitch, and he tied him up with a slider on the. Now Duran.
That's why you feel like when you talk about teams that are content.
Hitter to be able to get for Strahm. Does not want to lose him.
Fouled off home plate umpire Nick Lentz. Barely stayed alive on a good slider. In 50 states. Sports Center, David Lloyd, KC. Kevin home where it's 1.5. And he throws an off-speed changeup, and way ahead of that is Kepler. The road. One. And Kepler sends one to right center. Duran goes to the track and stops just short to make the. He's got 3 homers on the season. The first pitch from Whitlock, 97. Two-seamer missing.
And he's developed that slider and learned to take a little bit off of it to get it for strikes.
Another really good one. That's a curve. Sosa throws his bat at it and sends it sky high, where Duran and Abreu are there, and Abreu will be there. Fouled off the first one. 1-1. Eddie has a hitting hands.
Recognize where that bat head is. He loves the pitch, middle in, even a little bit. Oh, see the hips flying open.
For a game in the bottom of the ninth here in Philly. And Stott sends one towards short. Story with a backhand, and he fires. Shot.
Tell you this, Lazar, big time leg. I don't anticipate him going.
And Bregman fouls it off on a big curveball. And the other part of the steal.
Maybe a different story can steal off Lazar more than the pop time.
Here it comes on an 0-2, and he threw in the biggest way possible. Must have told him I'm good again tonight. 1-2.
What's up?
And this one to left field. Duran is off, and now he's going to have to go back. Bregman is out, and the pinch hit the 10th inning. Story, big swing and a curveball and a miss.
Time.
Not going. And boy, close pitch down. Did not pitcher or catcher or hitter to an appeal. Don't have it here. Fair ball down the line. That's going to score Duran. Trevor Story to second base. And he will stop there as the veteran delivers the go-ahead run. Turner's moved in behind him. He's not going, and they throw behind him, and it was a close.
And with the left.
Sheeta's a good contact guy. And there it is on the ground to third. Sosa looks Story back, and he throws out Yoshi. 10th if it stays just a one-run game. If they don't score, you tend to bunt the guy over, try to sacrifice him in if you can and win the game. What do you do in the bottom of the 10th?
Well, the bottom of the 10th, you have the tower.
1, 2, and 3.
And I think this is where they might have to play it a little.
They always run the risk of throwing the ball into left field, having it get away from Sosa. He's not going. And now Rafaela's behind 0-2.
What up?
That's a fair ball. Sosa will get Story in a rundown and run him down in a 7-6 game. It's the top of the Philadelphia Phillies order. 14 stolen bases on the season. And this one to right. Looks like it should be deep enough. Abreu's got a good arm. Stott will go. And the throw is not in time. They get stopped.
Armor with a big sweeper. Better against right-handed bats.
Infield in on the grass. Schwarber will tie the game. First pitch off Weiser, a single, and it is now 7-7. This guy has been on fire. First pitch, 96 in. Everybody on their feet here at Citizens Bank. Just missed with a curveball. Tough pitch, sinker down. Big swing, one down, a curveball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. He chased. Boy, good job there. And that came in the third.
And he's hunting first pitch fastball down the middle. He is swinging. Really surprised the outfield's not playing double.
Yeah, there's that swing. It was a fastball, a sinker that got right under the bat. Right, plenty of room in left center. Runner goes. Narvaez throws down, and he He's out. Center fielder making plays at second base. That's very good. Wilyer Abreu way outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
With authority.
Like that. This one is down the line, and it is foul.
Should have runs for this guy.
Yep. 2-1. Rafaela held on at second. 3-1 as it's down. Dangerous pitch against a very good fastball hitter. He went with it. Fouled it off. Curveball and a splitter. His velocity is in that 91st percentile. You're seeing another guy. Swing and a miss. A 97 mile an hour. Narvaez for Boston. Really great scoop by Real Muto. I mean, in the 11th inning of a tie game.
Taking an extra step now.
That fastball is playing right now at 90. Not a big lead for Rafaela and not going high. Before Boston scored 6 runs in the 5th. 4 of those on Aromy Gonzalez. That ball's hammered to left field. This one is over the wall. That's a 2-home run. It just snuck over the wall. Carlos Narvaez gives Boston the lead. A tomahawk chop that just got over the wall in left. It came bouncing back onto the field off of a fan. And Boston now leads by.
And guys, I was in the umpires room before the game, and they were talking about those. We're all impressed by how Narvaez turned the page after that. Emotionally, he was in a game, and although those are obviously really tough plays early in the week, he
got an explanation. That one is foul off the bat of Toro.
Have either one of you in all the games you've seen hits? Have either one of you ever seen a catcher's interference that robbed a hitter of a?
Well, it wasn't even a swing 2 days ago.
Exactly.
No.
And most of them happen with 2 strikes. Because
There are some hitters that try to do that on purpose and are very good at it.
So what we've learned this half inning is that Narvaez has moved on.
No. Narvaez listens to Bob Seeger. He's turned exactly what happened on Tuesday night. He got in front of home plate. Anthony sends a sharp shot into left. That's going to go to the wall. And Roman Anthony heads to second base. He'll get there with a stand-up double.
And
2 down for.
they don't have high bat speed. They're actually middle to low when it comes to the bat speed and the contact rate.
The Arises.
Arise.
Yeah.
I want them to put the ball in play and put pressure on the defense.
It's kind of
in the air. Again, at a cost of the swing and miss.
That lands. That'll do it for Duran. We're really in danger of being blown out of the water tonight. Castellanos swings and sends it to the seats. That was Nick's homer earlier, and he was all tied up on that curveball. 0-2. Because he's a valuable piece to get back something that they desperately need. They could move Harper to the outfield. 0-2. It's way high, overthrown at 100 miles an hour.
See all the intention.
The 269 batting average, and takes one just high. It has been a very here. Castellanos ground ball. Story Castellanos. First base open. Harper out there at second. They need 2 to tie.
Ace.
And he went fastball and missed badly inside. He gets one in there for a strike. Oof. Just stayed alive. 7th pitcher of the night used by Boston, and Real Muto is gone. A 9. And now Johan Rojas.
Hold up.
141 at bats, 1 home run. Try to hold up there, and he couldn't. He laces one into left. It's going to bring in the run from third. It's a 1-run game. Rojas delivers. Max Kepler. On the corner, and Kepler is
21.
the 0-2. Oh, and he hooked it foul. He had some big distance on that one. Way out. Bernardino ready. Rojas leads. Here it comes. He stayed alive. Wow, was that an emergency?
Out of the mitt.
Ready for the next. Swing, and that's fouled at the plate. Philly has come back to get 1 on an 0-2 to Kepler. Strike 3 to end it, and the deficit to win.